are we doing?
Much better now that you're not hacking up a lung. It's very inconvenient.
I'm so sorry, but I'm feeling better. Look, I'm feeling better. Girl, it's going to be a good day.
Why is that?
Ah, um,
Mm-mm-mm.
so, let's see. What do we have here, girl? I've had a wonderful day. The weather here is beautiful. The high today was, I think it was 80 or 81. I went out for a bit. So I think it was 80, 81, and it's supposed to drop down. And all week it's going to keep dropping, dropping, dropping. So I'm excited about that. I just have to remember to pull my plants in. That's it. I got to remember to pull my plants in. Hi. Excuse me. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Christoph. Just Beetle. Mustang. So done. Just Beetle. Snuggle Bunny. Avoiding eye contact. Mustang Mike. Make sure I didn't miss anyone. Wicked Wisdom, good morning. No, I haven't watched Special Forces yet. Not yet. I have not. I know they told me Cody Brown is in there. So I guess I'm gonna have to watch it. Debbie, have you watched um that show yet?
No, because I was pissed off this weekend. I was supposed to be in the Bahamas, but Imelda kind of ruined it for me.
Oh, you were going to the Bahamas?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
going to Exuma for the weekend,
uh-huh. Uh-huh.
but my flight,
Were you going
I
alone?
think, huh?
Were you going alone? I didn't get an invite to the Bahamas. I like
It
to
was a
fly.
last minute thing.
Okay, I like doing last minute flights. Okay.
This weekend, you know what this weekend was. I just didn't want to be
Yes.
home. Yeah.
Yes. I do.
So,
I do. I do. I
but
do.
I wound up being home, which sucked.
Oh, baby. Well, Debbie, let me see what I did this weekend.
What you did?
So I hadn't been out, for 2.5 weeks. So I went out for a little bit Friday night. Girl, I came home.
Mm-hmm.
I felt so exhausted. I slept all day Saturday. I didn't wake up till 8:32, as a matter of fact.
Mm.
My body was saying, bitch, you still haven't learned, have you? You know?
Mm-mm-mm.
But my body said, bitch, have you lost your mind? But I hadn't, oh, don't you start that coughing. I
Mm-mm.
hadn't been out, and I just wanted to go out for a little bit. And
You
Debbie,
know, you
I should
just
have just
don't
stayed.
learn your lesson.
I just should have stayed my ass in the house. But my sister's the one that told me I needed to go out for a bit. Get out the house for
Yeah.
a bit.
Right, to get some fresh air. But what did you do when you went out the house?
I
Did you
went.
overexert yourself?
Yeah, we went to have a few drinks and listen to some music, and yeah, I should have just
Mm.
stayed my ass home so I can be so I could be miserable.
Mm-mm.
Should have just stayed home, but no. And then I got here around 9. Okay, um,
Mhm.
and I took a quick shower, not even a bath. I climbed in my bed. I got up Saturday morning around 4:30, made
Mhm.
coffee, had a cup, got back in my bed, watched a little TV, and next thing I know, girl, I rolled over. It was 8:32. No, I probably went back to sleep around 11, and I woke up again around 8:32. Hi, Money
Mm.
Swipers, shits and giggles. How are you? Hi, Mod 148. How are you? Wicked, did I say hi? Hi, Wicked. So I was
Mhm.
asking Debbie, where does she want to start? We can start with Sister Wives, which was, or we can do 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After. Where do you want to go, girl?
Let's do 90 day because that's predictable bullshit. And Sister Wives was just underwhelming. Bullshit.
It's in the 80s in your neighborhood. Money swipers. Can somebody drop money swipers channel for me, please? Oh, money swipers. Lori has been live all damn day. Hi, Ryan. Oh, yeah. Josie Smollett, who's now engaged. Um,
To who?
some guy,
Mm.
they had to make a big scene of it. He proposed to him on a damn street, and everybody, paparazzi just happened to be there. It was like another Heather Dubrow situation. Uh,
You leave my fancy pants alone.
oh, I can't stand that woman. I can't.
She's the only one that's bringing wealth to this stupid OC.
Hi, sweets and beyond. Hi, hi, hi. Okay,
Just the
so
walls.
oh my God, Debbie, hold on before we go anywhere. So
Hmm.
I was watching Tim and Angela on Chantel's channel. Okay, you don't know Tim and Angela? They're on TikTok. Tim is saying that he lost his job at Harbor Freight. Listen to this, because people were sending letters and they were threatening letters saying that they were going to come in and pew pew the store and whoever might be around him. Oh, two housewives and Gia Giudice. Okay, so he lost his job. Now,
Mm-hmm.
first of all,
Mm-hmm.
there's a police investigation. His dumbass wouldn't be saying it. Number two, you can call Dyersburg, which I want to. I need to know his full name. I had it someplace. There is no investigation. His ass outed himself because the guy that said that he was, they know where he's at. So my question is, why are you driving away from the motel if someone says they know where you are? And I hear that his wife won't get her hair done and all this stuff. So why are you driving away from the motel if somebody knows your every move? That shit just doesn't make sense to me. Hi, Money Swipers, and thank you for joining the membership. So again, if y'all get into Tim's live, the question is, why would you drive away from the motel if someone says that they know your every move? You're back online again begging for $70 a fucking night for a motel room. Okay? Uh this big, and he sounds like that's all that fat. He hasn't lost any weight. They're eating up a storm. I'm waiting for him to fucking keel over. These people are disgusting. Then you got Lori Jones up there who just got her food stamps last week, up online begging for coffee. She needs money for coffee. Bitch, you couldn't go to the store or to the gas station and buy some coffee? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm ready. I'm ready. But Friday the Reaper is on my hit list. She's next. Okay, let's go. Let's go with 90 Day Fiance. Where do you want what couples do you want to talk about? Which one you want to start with?
Who was on last night? The twins.
Can we go with
Um,
Jesse, Stacy, Georgie, and Florian?
yeah, let's go with them.
I love when Georgie called them out, called Dorsey out and said, she don't have no damn money. She's always broke. She's
No,
always
he said Stacy's always broke and she ain't got no money.
yeah. And
And
Florian is sitting there chuckling. Did you see Florian?
Lori was like, "Preach, brother man, preach."
And I'm sitting there going, you fake ass bitches. You spending all that money on cosmetic surgery. You
Mm-hmm.
were living in your daddy's home that he bought. Okay, why weren't you saving your money? And then the House of 11, is that the name of their um
Yeah.
line, their clothing
Mm-hmm.
line, or whatever? It seems like they're the only ones that's wearing that shit. But You want to know what Georgie makes at the spa? I forgot he's the director. Girl.
He's regional vice president. He got another promotion.
Oh, wait a minute. Since he's been gone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I promoted him
You promoted him.
for calling out them two bitches. Yeah, I
What?
gave him a promotion. He might be
What?
the fucking CEO next episode.
And then Florian is sitting there with this smirk on his face. Then they go outside. Stacy tells Florian, you should take, no, Dorsey told Florian, you should have your wife's back.
Mm-hmm. But
Florian said,
Stacy was wrong. Stacy was wrong. This is what they do. The two of them just gang up on each another husband.
yep.
And Georgie got recharged from his family. His KGB dad reprogrammed him and said, "Stop being a bitch."
But
So
she
that's
got
why.
drunk in front of his family. Girl, did you see what a mess she looked like?
Yeah, but from the start to the finish for this trip, she did not listen to him. At one point, he was just like, "Why did I say anything?" She just
Yep.
does what she wants to do, and she did. The man felt disrespected on behalf of his family, and
Why
he
would you
tried
have
with
to wear that
her.
wedding dress again? Why? With all your shit out and people are just staring at you. Why would you embarrass him like that?
I don't know. I I think the two of them think that this is entertainment, and it's not. These
I
are
love.
two grown, hardback women who have
Hi, Michelle.
long life experience, and I don't think they know how to be in a relationship. I don't think they know how. You know what I probably is? Their first husbands probably controlled them a lot. So they came out of those first divorces and said, you know what?
No,
I'm
the
going to
first
be in
husbands
control.
ran away.
But still, their father controls them with money
Yep.
and probably went into controlling situations with their marriages and then came out and said, we're going to get children so that we can control them too. And that's where we are right now.
So I like when Dorsey called for two taxis. Now explain to me, why did Dorsey and Stacy hug each other and said, see you later, and they got in the same fucking cab?
Here's the thing though. Realistically,
Thank
they
you.
needed two taxis for them and the luggage. A third taxi should have been called for Georgie.
But Georgie had the car.
Oh, he did. He still had the car.
Yeah,
Oh,
he still had
okay.
the car
So then they were getting two taxis anyway because the
because of the
amount of
luggage.
luggage.
Yeah,
Yep.
because of the luggage. But they hugged each other out front of the hotel and said, see you later. And she goes,
Because
I'm going with them. I'm like, well, why in the
she's
fuck
an
were you
idiot.
hugging?
She's an idiot.
And did you see them sitting next to each other? How much more work Dorsey has had done than Stacy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think Stacy lets hers go longer
Dissolve?
periods
Uh-huh.
before getting like what refills? What do you call that? Is it a refill? When
Fillers.
you right, but when you
I
like
don't know.
pump them back up again.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
I'm not good at this. But yeah, I think with the injectables, I think Stacy isn't as enthusiastic about it.
She's a little softer than Dorsey is.
Mm-hmm. Darcy just looked like a clown.
She looks like Madam. She looks like the fucking puppet.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she looks like. She looks like a puppet.
Well,
Now, I'm trying to see what. Oh, and then when Georgie's sister came to say bye, and her husband was standing there, Petco, look, Petko, Petco was there.
I ain't saying nothing bad about none of them people because all of them is KGB operatives and Heil Hitler Club.
When I saw the name, I said I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew that man's name was like Petco. So she's telling Georgie the truth. Georgie says that Dorsey got upset because, and she did because she wants to travel back to take care of some business. She wants to know, he said, she's upset. And the sister says, Well, she travels by herself, so why can't you?
Mm-hmm.
And she's thinking that Georgie is hiding money and that he's got his green card. He's got what he wanted from her. This is a
Mm-hmm.
repeat from every relationship Dorsey has had. She did the
Mm-hmm.
same thing to Jesse. She did the
Mm-hmm.
same thing to Tom. She repeats her storyline. I just want to feel love. I just want to feel love and be transparent. Bitch, you broke. Your husband said your ass is broke. And then Stacy goes, we're all blessed. We're living our best life.
Mm-mm-mm. In rentals. In rentals.
Florian sitting there with this smirk. Girl, I had to rewind that several times just to see the look on Florian's face. He was like, I'm not saying nothing because I'm not working really. And whatever money she has, she's taking care of me.
Poor Florian.
Oh my God. So, okay, I think that's everything with them, right? Did we
I
miss
think
anything?
so.
But I kind of felt bad for Georgie because he didn't want Stacy and Florian there because whenever Dorsey and Stacy gets together, it's
Mm-hmm.
always bullshit. And neither one of them should be interfering in the other's marriage. But they
Correct.
can't help themselves. They typically do procedures. Yeah, they go to Turkey because it's cheap.
But
Ooh.
it is a very toxic relationship between those
They
two because they never want to see the other one happy.
That's true. And you know what? Ryan's right. He already had his green card from his first marriage.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's why they're going to Turkey, Christoph. That's why they go to Turkey. If they go get more filler, their eyes will be shut. Damn wicked. She has. She's and then she's talking about snatched. Girl, you look stupid to be your snatched. You're perpetrating a damn fraud. You look better when you were younger. You know, like people talk about Michael Jackson, because I swore his nose fell off on stage one time and he was holding it when he was singing through the
You
microphone.
need to stop.
When he was in all that white and his hair was, he was trying to look like Elizabeth Taylor, or should I say, I forgot what's her name that was married to the gay guy. Uh, uh,
Liza Minnelli.
Liza Minnelli. You know, his hair was like Liza Minnelli. And he was up on the stage and he was holding the mic, but he was holding his nose because I swore the damn thing fell off. I
How
mean,
did he
all of
get
them
a
started
Liza Minnelli shag with
eating
a
away.
Jerry curl?
Huh?
How did he get a Liza Minnelli shag with a Jerry curl?
Girl, those were wigs. Hi, Janet George. Because
Um,
you know when his hair burnt at the top, right?
yeah.
Yeah, he had wigs that he would wear.
Okay.
His hair never grew back on top.
Well, yeah, because it was burnt.
Uh-huh.
Poor baby.
Poor thing, but I'm just saying. I swore his nose fell off in that concert
It didn't.
When Chris Tucker jumped on stage and stuff, and Usher was up there. He was holding that mic and he was holding his nose because it was.
That's because they didn't smell good.
Debbie, you know Michael knows. Girl, Michael should have stopped when he did. Was it Thriller when he was in all the black? He should have
No,
stopped
he
then.
should have stopped at Off the Wall.
Off the wall. He should have stopped then.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Wicked. I'm not lying. His nose was gonna fall off.
Mm-mm.
Good night, Jim Rockford. Nice to see you.
The
I'm
other
just,
gentleman smelled malodorous, so he had to protect his delicate
his
nasal
nose
passage.
was falling
No,
off.
it wasn't.
Do you know how many nose jobs that man had? But he's
No,
talking, he never had any.
he
He never
had
had any
one.
plastic surgery. And then y'all weren't born with them damn noses. Hi, Jen. Y'all weren't born with them damn noses, okay?
Yes,
You had them
all
big
of them
ass
is
noses that
natural.
sat on your face, and then all of a sudden they all started looking. Latoya had the only one didn't have shit done was Reby.
That's because she had a semi decent nose to begin with.
Yeah, But hi, Sassy Susie. So yeah, all of them damn nose job. Y'all go too far. Latoya went way too far. She and
They
Michael
got a
didn't know when
family
to stop.
discount. They got a
Oh,
family
okay. They had a family
discount.
discount. Okay.
And Michael
Okay.
and Latoya is the same person.
Oh, stop. Stop.
Mm-hmm.
Latoya's still alive. Okay. But when that guy she was married to was whipping her ass, and I was like, that's what you get for marrying that old ass man for his money. But anyway, let's Tito didn't have a nose job. Jermaine looks like he is an action figure with that plastic hair.
That isn't plastic hair. That's shoe polish.
That's whatever the fuck he got on his head. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with Jermaine?
He brings his hairline all the way down to his eyebrows. It's really weird.
Girl, do you see that plastic shit on his head? Okay.
No,
Anyway,
I
I
don't
was
want to
after
get too close.
Sarper, but every time
It's
I think about Sarper, I think about Jermaine. And
no, you
Jermaine,
don't. Don't say anything bad about Cypher.
okay,
Cypher is
Sarper is a good man. Sarper is
amazing.
a good man. Okay.
Yes, he is.
So so with a two
Turkish
pair of
delight.
twins, oh my God, money
Mhm.
swipers. DMX, that's my secret baby daddy, him and Prince. I don't know. I had a threesome. So what was Prince, DMX, and Joe. So oh, and Keith Sweat.
Oh,
So yeah,
gross.
I had a few of them. But DMX, my theme song is Rough Riders. That's my, and
Mhm.
then what the bitches want from me. I gotta go to Rumble and play some DMX. I played
Mhm.
DMX a couple of weeks back. Oh, you were swooning up with Charlie Pride? Me too.
Mm-mm-mm.
Kenny Rogers was my man. And then I moved to Keith Urban. And then I moved to Slash. And then I moved to John Bon Jovi. And
Mhm.
then I went to oh my God, what's his name? Um, oh, Kid Rock too. I love that old Kid
Yeah,
Rock.
you
Mm,
like some dirty people.
I love him dirty, girl, don't you know?
And
Um,
where Lenny Kravitz's fitting in all of this? Because you done left him out.
Money swipers. I used to live in Maryland. I had a friend whose dad, well, she was raised in Baltimore. She was raised in Baltimore, but she's deceased now. But I lived in Maryland. Love Maryland. I used to live in before I left, I was living in New Carrollton. I love Maryland. And I'm going to be going, I think we're going to be all together for Thanksgiving or Christmas. I got to check with Nate. Hi,
Mm.
Marty, Marty. Hi, my baby. Girl, John Bon Jovi. Mm,
Mhm.
mm. But then when I saw Keith Urban, and I was like,
Mhm.
huh. And I didn't realize Keith was from Australia too.
Snuggle Bunny, we like them small
Oh,
as
I
long
love
as
me
they're
Crawford, baby.
right, but as
Even
long as
overtime is
their
over.
wallet is tall and they standing on it,
Yeah, they
that's
stand on
okay.
it. But
Mhm.
Prince was the only man I knew that could make men and women swoon. I'm telling you. Well, and Luther too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now I don't know if I like fat
Mhm.
Luther or the little skinny Luther or the in between Luther. But then we got
Wait,
Tevin Campbell.
White Snake?
Oh,
What
I
was his
used to
name?
like White
David
Snake.
Kirkendale or
I
something
used
like
to like
that?
David Lee Roth. No, I mean he's not with White
Mm.
Snake, but I love me some David Lee Roth.
You
Mm,
love all the people that did not age well.
I know. But I never liked Keith Richards.
Oh my God. Me and my brother were talking about him this weekend. Fucking walking
Okay, so you
corpse.
need Big Boy Luther? Okay. All right.
Mm-mm.
All right. But I'm gonna tell you, I like the young Johnny Gill too, and but my man is George Michael. George Michael could have sang to me
Mhm.
every day of the week. Him, Prince, Luther. I'm telling you, George Michael was my man.
Michelle, they split up.
Bro. What? No, they haven't. Keith and Nicole did not split up.
Look it up. Look it up.
Look
I'm
it up. Look it
curious.
up. I'm going to look right now. Keith and Wait a minute.
Brett Michaels was a walking STD. Wait, what is wrong? Y'all. Y'all. I would not want to scratch and sniff
Let me
him.
see. Keith and Nicole split. Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban split after 19 years. 2 hours ago, girl.
What?
Well, Keith, I'm here because blue ain't your color. Okay? Blue ain't your color. I'm here. Fuck Nicole. She was married to that old gay ass Tom Cruise. And I can't stand him. That's why I call
She
him
got
Negro
drawn
dead.
into the coat.
Yes. Oh, they're
But I hope they
separated.
fixed it. I hope they fix it.
No, I don't want them to fix it. Keith still looks good. Stay away
Mm.
from her, Keith. Thank you, Michelle. Now I know I can pursue him. Jelly Roll
Oh
is
my
looking good these
God.
days? Huh. Oh, Brett Michaels, girl, Julie gonna start fighting you. Brett Michaels is coming here
Wait,
next month.
you can get contaminated by licking them snuggle bunny. That's why I said I wouldn't even scratch and sniff.
Oh, yep, they split after 19 years. Mine was
That's
Prince. Prince all
crazy.
day for me. Hi, Texas country lady. Welcome. Yep. Hi, Alaska. Oh, they've been living apart since the beginning of the summer. No
Wow.
wonder he sent me a message on WhatsApp.
Girl, you gonna get scammed.
Girl, Denzel is always hitting me up on WhatsApp, and so is John Travolta. First, he was on Twitter. Then he wanted us to have a private conversation on WhatsApp. I
Girl,
said,
what are you talking about?
all of these these scammers on X, they'll send you
Uh-huh.
messages and acting like they're celebrities. I had Tom Jones try to send me a message, and he wanted to talk to me privately too on WhatsApp.
My
Hi,
God,
Stacy
I
AB.
love Tom Jones. Oh, love Tom Jones. He an old cat daddy. Mm. I remember
Okay.
she was very
Money swap.
sexual.
Someone pretended they were. See, they do it all the time, Debbie. Isn't Blueface still in jail?
What is a blue face? You mean like the blue face men crew in Las Vegas?
No, the guy, he's a singer and he's with Krishan, whatever, and supposedly the baby daddy was the one just killed because she's saying that's not Blueface's baby. Girl, it's a whole mess. It's a whole
Oh,
mess.
Shamar Moore. I
Oh
would have
no,
scratched and
can't
sniffed
stand
that,
him. I can't stand
but
Shamar Moore. Can't stand him.
I'd still scratch and sniff. Just like
Uh-uh.
Tyson Beckford, I'd scratch and sniff
Now
that.
Tyson Bedford, yes, Lord. Yes,
But he got to
yes,
be sweaty.
yes. Oh my God. Girl, when Michael Jordan used to play, when he used to come off the court, I said I would lick him dry. Seriously.
Mari, me and your mommy could be friends. Child, I
Oh,
love me some Tom Jones.
I love Tom
He
Jones.
make the Twitter.
Blueface is a singer. And oh, let me show you who Blueface
You never
is.
knew that Tom Jones was British until
Yeah,
it was
he's
good and grown.
British.
Well, he's Welsh.
Okay.
Yes.
But you know what? I was watching him and he was singing, him and Jennifer Hudson was singing
hmm
on The Voice, whatever it is.
hmm
Tom can still roll, baby. And all
He,
that plastic surgery.
no, but his vocals are still like steady because I saw him at
Yep.
the 50th, was it the
Okay,
50th
this is
anniversary?
Blueface. This is Blueface.
Oh, good dear.
That's Blueface. He's in
how
jail.
how
His name is
unfortunate.
Jonathan Jamal Porter. That's Blueface.
How
He's 28.
so what? Oh, never mind. I don't care. He got tattoos on his face.
I don't know why they do that to themselves. Tattoo on the face, in the neck. And if you go to a job and you've got tattoos all in you, they're not hiring you. I know I wouldn't.
Child.
Mm-mm. So that is Blueface. Oh, he done gained some weight in prison. And this is the one that he's with right here. Well, they were together with the baby. And then the boyfriend, the ex-boyfriend was shot and killed. And yeah, so Jimi Hendrix, oh my God. Oh my God, that man can play a guitar. Oh, I love me some Jimi Hendrix.
Thank you, Texas country lady, because I don't know what a blue face is unless you did. So
Ah,
I was just about to say no neck or
yeah, that
face
was his
tattoos to me.
jail. That was
Same
his jail
snuggle.
hit underneath that. Yeah, he's still in jail.
Mm-mm.
That's Blueface. Ah, oh my
That's a
God.
name I
So,
haven't heard in a minute. Oh.
girl, Jimi Hendrix. Mm,
Oh my
mm.
God. Me and my mom used to love to listen to Engelbert Humperdinck. He was one of her favorites, and I just had to listen
Oh
along.
Lord, Engelbert Humperdinck. Okay,
Yes. I think I
now,
just like the name.
yeah, okay. I was about to say.
But he had a really nice voice, though, and sang really nice songs
Okay, Debbie, who was your favorite singer in the 80s?
in the 80s. I had so many.
Your favorite? I had to. Oh shit, yeah.
Well, I loved Prince.
Of course you
Uh,
did.
and then, like, I loved Duran Duran because they were so
I love the.
cute.
Okay, who else? Who else?
I like Boy George because he had pretty hair.
Who? Boy George?
Uh huh.
Oh, he was just pretty. Period. Okay, who
And
else?
then Wham. Wham was good.
Well, his friend Andrew was good looking, but you know who I love too? Boy George. Girl, I love me some Boy George.
Yeah.
Boy
Coach
George
Love
still
was
looks good.
nice. Y'all remember when Karma Chameleon first came out
Come on,
and
come
like
on, come
he
on, come
yeah, and it was like the carnival and the videos was on and
on,
popping. And I remember distinctly saying, "So is that a boy or a
come.
girl?"
Hi, Chris. But do you
Oh,
remember when Boy
David Bowie.
George?
But David Bowie,
Oh, I
one of
love
the
David
best
Bowie.
voices.
Do
Oh,
you remember when Boy George went on the Johnny Carson show and Joan Rivers was hosting and he upstaged her?
yeah.
Boy was dressed. I was like,
Hmm.
look at this. Boy George still looks good though. Ooh,
Yeah.
Corey Hart. Ooh, okay.
Canadian. Oh my! I wear my sunglasses at
Okay,
night.
y'all don't sleep
While
on
I dance.
Brentley Gilbert. Okay.
Who's
Let me look
Brantley
up Brentley
Gilbert?
Gilbert. Hold on.
Brantley
Oh, I
Gilbert.
know what I wanted to say. Brooke was they played a song on Brooks Live that night, right? And soon as I heard it, I knew what it was. Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Oh my God, he is good looking. Hold on, let me share this. You know what? We're supposed to be discussing shows, but hold on.
I know.
But no, that's fine. There we go. Ooh, yes. I'm gonna have to start listening to him just because he looked good.
Oh, what about the fellow with the face tattoos that did Beyonce's Christmas show? With the blue
Who?
jeans on.
Who? I don't watch
Um,
Beyonce. Who?
um, oh gosh.
Bottoms
Y'all
up,
in the chat help me.
son
He
of the dirty South. I think I'm gonna have to listen to some of his music. Kick it in the sticks. Small town throwdown. Bottoms up. Oh, I know that song. I know bottoms up. I know that song. I didn't know that was him though. The devil don't sleep. Oh, I'm gonna have to listen to him. Fired it up. Off the rails. Okay, my kind of crazy. Okay, I'm gonna listen. Hi, Dreamsicle.
mm, hold
I'm one
on.
dressed up as big.
Post
Oh,
Malone.
oh, I love Post. Well,
Well, he took a bath to sing with Beyonce.
yeah, because he always looks dirty.
Right.
Yeah, but
But
I like some of his songs.
country must be countrywide is his best one. Oh,
Okay, I'm
okay.
okay. Country must be country. Okay, I'm gonna listen. But I like some of Post because Kayla loved Post Malone too. I was like, who the fuck is a Post Malone? But yeah. And she introduced me to all types of music when she was here. I'm like, what the hell is this I'm listening to?
Oh, John Escada. Oh, I remember him. Oh, he was part of the Esteban crew. I liked him. He had a really pretty voice. Hmm.
Let's see. What was it? Not broken.
Christoph, you don't know most of the singers? We are going back a long ways. Heidi trying to out how old I am.
I already know how old you are.
Right, but other people on the show might not because I sound very immature.
What's this woman's name? Jocelyn. This white chick. She has a voice on her. Um,
Adele.
um, I can't remember her name now. Um, Something but bent but not broken. Oh my God. So I love Posty. Okay. So Post had a bath, so he had to perform for Beyonce. And I
Yes.
like Teddy Swim. Now I do like Teddy Swim.
I don't know what
That's a
that
big
is.
boy. I love me some Teddy Swim. He's a big boy, but he can sing. All right. So Teddy Swim is good. Uh okay. And Uncle Charlie. I love me some Uncle Charlie. Charlie Wilson, baby. Now, okay, so do you see who Teddy Swim is? Because you're typing.
Who's Teddy Swim?
You don't know who Teddy Swim is?
No.
Are you serious?
Let me look it up. Teddy
Teddy
Swim.
Swim, the big boy. Teddy can sing.
Oh.
Let me see.
What's some of his songs?
No, not Pink. Pink didn't sing that song first. I love Chris Stapleton too. Um, Pink didn't sing that song first. It's
Which
this young
song?
chick. Hi, Mudsy. Hi, baby.
Teddy Swims.
That's Teddy Swim right there. That big boy can sing.
Hold on. Hold on. Wait.
That's
This.
Teddy Swim. And he can dress up too.
I think I might know. Hold on. Wait. I'll put y'all
Oh,
on
you
mute.
like Bad Bunny, Mari Muddy? Amber was talking
He
about
doing the Super Bowl.
girl.
Oh, that's gonna be
Okay,
on and
okay.
popping, and people gonna be calling into the network saying, "Why we can't understand what he's saying? You're not putting up subtitles, but we can't read." Okay, I'm putting y'all on mute so I can figure out who Teddy Swim is.
I know who Bad Bunny is only because he's cute. you know, I was trying to get a hold of Kendrick, but he has an awesome voice. Yes, he. Oh, you talking about Bad Bunny or Teddy Swim?
Okay, so now I do know who Teddy Swim is because
Okay.
that song "Lose Control."
Yep,
If I
that's
ever
him.
do get married, I want that to be in my wedding.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna call homeboy, but I saw Pink before she became famous.
Mhm.
She was performing at Reliant for like every summer. There's an open concert in Houston, and she was one of the performers. That's before she got famous. I
Was that
saw
when she
Pink
was in the
then.
girl group?
No, it was just her.
Cause she was in a girl group first.
Yep, but when I saw her, it was just her, Pink.
Mm,
And then next thing you know, within 2 years, this girl done blew the fuck up. But
yeah,
she can definitely sing.
yeah, yeah. She's got a good set of pipes on her, and she hasn't blown them out yet, which is
Yep, and I
good.
like Lady Gaga. She has a voice on her too.
Mm-hmm.
hmm But that's okay. Um, I'm gonna remember this white chick's name, and
Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna tell you who sang that song. Y'all can go listen to her. But Tina Marie was one of Tina Marie, Aaliyah, Anita Baker. I'm telling you, oh my God. Okay, let's get it. Pink
Mm-hmm.
is excellent. Yes, she is. Back when Pink was an R&B artist, that's when I saw Pink.
You know how I got to know Bad Bunny? Like when he released this last album, I think it was last
Amber,
year.
hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
Amber, Debbie loves Bad Bunny. Okay, go ahead, Debbie. Talk about your Bad Bunny.
Right, because he released that album, and there was a channel on YouTube where this son, who's of Puerto Rican descent, played the album for his mom in headsets. And this music that Bad Bunny brought back on this album, this woman was crying and
I love him.
explaining everything in English, like what the song means, what, like, the type of music, the orchestration, everything. She said it was so moving because it brought her back to when she was a little girl with her
Ooh, Cece.
abuela. It was so nice. I got a real deep appreciation for him and putting forward his Puerto Rican culture in that last album. Cece is my favorite female singer.
Well, I want to know, how did they get Bad
Cece.
Bunny to do the Super Bowl after you got Kendrick with "They Not Like Us"? Has anybody seen Drake lately? I'm just
Drake,
asking for a friend.
Drake was on tour.
On tour
It,
where? On tour
it,
where?
well, it was Australia when the debacle happened. It was Australia. I don't know if the tour continued,
Wait a
but
minute.
he was on tour.
The bad part was when Kendrick went to Canada and sold out not one but two shows and had a standing ovation, and they kept screaming more. He had to do an encore of "They Not Like Us." You went into his city and blew him out the water.
Mm-mm.
Has anybody found Drake? Has anybody heard from Drake? That's all I want to know. Is Drake okay?
Ask him next year.
Hmm?
Ask him next year.
Yeah, he ain't gonna mess with Kendrick no more. Kendrick said, "I see dead people." And then when he talked about his mama and his daddy in the song, I said, "God damn." Okay. Anyway. Okay. Let's get to it. So let's discuss Gino and Jasmine.
Cece Peniston or Cece Winans?
That's who I wanted to know. She's from a CC Pennison or CC Winans. Uh Debbie.
Huh.
Debbie.
Ugh.
Jasmine, Gino.
Okay. Um. Okay. Wait. Before we get into them, did you see the Madsy video where he said someone saw her on a flight to Panama?
Well, that was on Shibuti, and Madsy took it from there. But okay.
But why is everybody upset now that she's going to see her children?
She's been going back and forth to Panama.
But people are upset about that. Wasn't y'all quarreling saying that the
She's
woman
not
should
going to
go?
see her kids.
How you know she not going to see her kids?
Okay. Just like she black.
Listen, this is
Okay.
spinning with y'all with regards to Jasmine. And I hope that this is the last time we see them. Honestly, I
I
just
don't want to
want
see
to see them.
Jasmine. I don't want to see Gino no more. I don't want to see none of them. None of them.
They have run their course and we're good. We really are good. I think Gino might have finally found his balls. I don't think so because I thought the sit down with Uncle Marco and cousin Ray Ray, um, I I thought it
No,
was
Uncle
useless.
Marco scared me when he said I was in love with her.
No, he is like all of these people are so fame hungry. They're all fame whores, and I don't know what day rate and a lunchbox that they have received. I have stated now that I will not be going to the state of Michigan, um, because Gino and his clan live there. I don't really need to see it. Sorry. And I apologize to anyone who does live in Michigan. I'm sure that you're very nice, but no. Gino sat there, told a bunch of half truths and misconceptions, and his uncle overreacted, and cousin Ray Ray was just there for the free lunch. Um, Bless his heart, he wore his Sunday best. Love it. But this family is no better than Jasmine. Everything that y'all accuse Jasmine of, he's the same. Gino's the same fucking thing.
You think?
Yes. Yes. Gino been a piece of shit from his first toe
We know
landing
this,
in
but
Panama.
what did you think about Uncle Marco, girl, when he was in love with Jasmine? Something
He
is wrong with that statement.
This whole family was totally against her, and then when she moved up here, all of a sudden flipped the switch and everybody loves her and is on her side. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. There's a breakdown in the writing of their storyline in every season that they're on. It is incoherent. It makes no sense. It is utterly unbelievable and diabolical because oh, this is just so dumb. It is just so dumb. Look, stop stunting in front of me with your fake diamond necklace and go get some bottom dentures. Go
Oh, you think
somewhere
Uncle
else.
Marcos?
Yes, I think all of them are the scum of the earth. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't like his family. I don't like Gino. Um, I don't really like Jasmine either, but at least she's entertaining.
Okay. So you like Jasmine.
I'll defend her because of Gino.
What about Anthony,
Who's Anthony?
his nephew?
Oh, cousin Ray Ray? Whatever. He wore his Sunday best. I don't care. I don't like there is not one member of Gino's family that I would be interested in
So you
hearing
think it's
anything.
okay for Jasmine cost this man? Well, look, she ain't cost him shit. $75,942. He paid that, and then he wasn't even sleeping with it. Okay, so that leaves
Okay,
him.
so wait a minute. So what how he could sit down there and calculate all of that on his little Excel spreadsheet and calculator, but couldn't fucking figure out to put her two children on the documents for the visa.
Girl, those two children weren't coming. One
That's
of those
neither
kids is
here nor
not
there.
hers.
That's the story that we saw.
Okay, that's true.
And I don't give a fuck how much money you
Oh
spend because
shit,
I don't trust none of your figures. And
you
I'm so
cursing.
glad that this is the second K1 visa that you applied because your bitch fucking ass can't apply
Oh
for
my
no more.
God, Debbie.
He know the game. This is not his first time seeking love overseas and importing it in because domestic product don't like your frowsy ass.
Oh my God.
But this time you got the right one.
Whoo. Yeah, Debbie is upset behind
I don't
this.
like Gino. I don't like Gino. And I refuse to feel sorry for him because he is pandering to TLC just like everybody else.
Wendy, you remember that, huh? And then the story about her daddy and how he abandoned her. And then, oh, I love when Matt said, I see why Gino didn't want to sleep with you. All you want to do is argue. I said, oh, oh.
Yeah, but he still want to fuck her when he get at home.
Yep. Well, an old man like Gino does. He wanted, I was waiting for the paper. I was waiting for, that's what I was waiting for.
Mm.
Like Lori Jones sitting there playing with a calculator. And she's
I
in
have
a
a case
writing
of the
machine.
Mondays.
Huh?
Crystal said I got a case of the Mondays. Yeah, I'm super frustrated. It's end of
Oh.
month, end of quarter, and things are
Oh, I
not
don't miss
going
any
well.
of that. Oh, I don't miss it. I used to, but now I don't. Jesus, I don't.
But it's just ridiculous. I am not taking any side on this. I'm just calling a thing a thing. Gino is reprehensible. Gino is a liar. Gino
So
is a
is
pig.
Jasmine.
Yes, but she did it with a purpose, though.
But so they both used each other.
Exactly, but he's making it seem like he didn't get nothing, that he's so innocent that she took advantage of him. Cut the bullshit.
Nah, I don't think because we know that apartment she was staying in, it was for I forgot, for the expats, and she
Mm-hmm.
was only filming there. He wasn't paying no 10,000 whatever it was a month.
Exactly.
We know
He's
that was
been
a damn lie.
lying. He's been lying. And I would have respected him more if he didn't quit his job and use her as the excuse for quitting his job.
He retired. He didn't
He
quit
ain't
his
retired.
job.
He ain't retired. He ain't
Gino retired. Gino does online he's a thing online. Gino makes a lot of money. He didn't want
If you're
Gino
making all of that money, why you can't hire somebody to clean your toilet?
because Gino don't, he's a tightwad.
But you cannot live in filth.
He can. As long as
No.
he got a hat on his head. He don't shave his head right. He still got that little patch back there. Like, what the fuck you holding on to? Shit, Uncle Marco got his all shaved all around. Gino.
I just don't like I just don't like a man who manipulates everyone around him
But
and wants to
Jasmine
be a
is a
perpetual
manipulator as
victim.
well. We both know they
She had
both used each other.
Yes,
Not even
I said
used.
that from
Here
the
she
beginning.
goes.
However, everyone seems to jump on Jasmine and forget about this dipshit.
I don't forget about Gino. What I hate is that Jasmine lies about her. She's black.
Snuggle
She's this.
Bunny.
She's a whore. She'll do anything for money.
And so will I. Gino created what he got from Jasmine, now crying victim. He's a pussy, in my opinion. LOL. A bald one at that. Thank you, Snuggle Bunny. Could have said it better myself. If I'm be real angry at somebody, I'm be angry at the man. I'm be angry at the American. I'm gonna stand up for the foreigners.
I'm so done. Oh my
She
god.
abandoned children for sex. No sympathy ever for that. Wendy's friend, we don't know if she abandoned her children. She probably does not have custody of them.
She doesn't have custody.
And we sitting back here thinking that
And that
she ain't
oldest
making
one
money.
is
And
not hers. That oldest child is
that
her
was her husband's.
ex-husband's.
Yeah. So she couldn't bring him anyway.
Yeah. See, I know we have to stick to the storyline. Okay, so let me just stick to what to what they want us to believe. But that oldest child is not hers at all. Not hers at all.
What I've always tried to say to y'all with regards to people coming to the United States and leaving children behind. I have personal experience with this with my family. It is not an easy decision for anyone to make to leave their children behind. But if they know that they're in good hands with family, they can
Exactly,
come
Wendy.
here for an opportunity to do better for themselves and provide for their children. We do not know what she does or does not send back for her children back in Panama, but I believe that she does send things back because she is a hustler. She was a hustler when she was in Panama, and she was an even bigger hustler here. So
Uh-huh.
I don't believe that she has abandoned any of her children
Mm.
because we have
You know
all
what I
seen
know? You
her
would
mother
abandon
who
them.
has one of the kids, and her mother is going to make sure that Jasmine breaks her
Are
off
you sure
something to
her
take care
mother
of the
has
kids.
one of those kids, or does
Doesn't
his
she
daddy
have the
have him?
one? No,
Are
doesn't
you
she?
sure the
Did,
mother has her youngest son, or does the child's father have custody of him?
when you think that he would split it with the mother though?
The mother is in America. I'm gonna say this one more
Oh, she
time.
is. We
I'm gonna
see
say this
that's
one
not
more
on the
time.
show.
Okay, it's not on the show, but I'm gonna say it one more time. Yeah, Larissa ain't went back and got her kids at all. The oldest
But
son belongs to the ex-husband. The youngest son, who do you think has custody?
wait, that's the one with the developmental challenges.
That's the older one.
So then the youngest one is supposed to be Principe, who we saw.
Yes. Who do you think has custody of him?
I have no idea. She never
The
said.
daddy.
Well, listen, she got family back there. If she's going to
Uh-huh.
send money to anybody, she's going to send it to the mother to distribute. And weren't we saying that her youngest sister was actually hers?
That's what they were saying, but I don't know. Uh,
The feeling he promises to get her kids here, then would hold them over her head. We saw that in the restaurant where she had on that pretty white dress. And he was like, "No, we've already sent in the paperwork.
yep, and he
If
wasn't
I
going to pay the
change it,
attorney.
it's going to cost
Yep,
me so much and so much and so much."
yep.
And put that girl to cry like a dog.
Oh, girl, that was for the cameras.
It
Because,
was, but it was good though.
okay, it was for the cameras. Because Mina's son, Clayton, still is not in the U.S.
Because I feel it is passport issues because France is notorious like for not it's really hard to become a French citizen there. It really
Mhm.
is. I think it's passport issues and I think probably his father will not let him come.
Exactly. Exactly. So,
And
uh,
I don't think he would agree to the adoption either.
but nope. Uh, you already know that I know a whole lot about this. Jasmine does not. Oh my God, she looks pretty. Um, my friend took a picture with her new plane.
So
She's a
done, that's
pilot.
harsh.
Hi,
They did.
Dustin.
I don't think, and they had plenty of time to get their children or go back to their children. It's not that simple. So done. There's a lot of gray area with that. It takes time for you to get straight before you can go back. And in normal circumstances where they're not getting TLC paychecks and endorsement stuff and doing OnlyFans and all like that, they usually have to work menial jobs, making next skin to nothing, and still try to survive and send home for their children. Like,
Oh,
I
she
wish
has
y'all would
such.
separate this from the show that we're watching.
Okay,
And
Jasmine is not sending shit home to her children, as she says,
it
her
could be to her
children.
family, though,
Maybe her mom, she might be sending her mom
and
money,
her sister.
but she ain't sending shit to her children.
We don't know that.
We know that. Well,
We
I know
don't
that.
know
You
that.
don't. I know that.
We don't know that.
I know that.
All
I
I'm
know
saying
that.
is,
Ask her when was the last time she spoke to her son, because the daddies won't allow them to talk to her.
I wouldn't call everybody whores.
I didn't call her a whore.
No, I'm addressing So Done. So Done,
No.
like, come on now. Like, I'm part of that immigrant experience.
See, but
I came with
your
my mother, but
experience
my
is not
brother
what.
did not.
Yeah, but your experience is not what Jasmine or Larissa.
Right,
Larissa
but what
had
I'm
all this
saying
time to go
is
back and get her kids or to
what
go see her kids, and she
what
never
I'm
had.
saying is that my experience is mostly the typical
You're not right.
experience, and what is here
You're
on
not
this
the kids.
show is dramatization and scripted. And if any of you think it's not easy, it's just a flippant decision to leave your children behind. It isn't. It's hard. And those mothers live with that. My mom lived with that. And it took a long time for her to come to some sort of amicable relationship with my brother, even though she brought him over here as soon as she could. And she did everything for us.
But that's your mom, Debbie.
Right. But what I'm saying is,
I
don't
get it.
stereotype everybody like what we seeing on TV because this is not the
We're not. We're
typical
talking about
immigrant
two people.
experience.
We're talking about two people, not everybody. I'm speaking
Right.
on
But
Larissa and I'm
no, but
speaking on Jasmine.
I'm just like talking with So Done because it was
Oh,
just
okay.
like these whores come over here. And I'm just like, it's not
Okay.
always like that. And I know y'all think I shouldn't be defending Jasmine and stuff
You
like
can
that.
defend who you want.
But I'm just giving y'all a different point of view. I
I
really am.
understand. I
Because
understand, but
I
I
don't
just
want y'all to hate all immigrants
no,
because of what we seeing on a stupid
no. I
TV
don't hate all
show.
immigrants. I'm speaking of two women in particular. That's it. Jasmine and Larissa. Those are the only two women I am speaking of.
Same, Mari. My brother had to wait. I think he made it in right before he turned 18. My mother got him in the nick of
Thank you, money
time.
swipers. Yeah.
You know,
So
like
I
immigrants come
understand.
here and work
I
really,
understand.
really hard.
And
They
that's the
do.
truth. You have women, because I know my friend Melita Bamasita. She came by herself. We worked together on the East Coast. And then she was able, when she was
Thank you,
able to
money
bring over the
swipers.
kids, she had four. She brought over two at a time. So I'm not speaking of women that really work, come here to better themselves and to actually want to have their kids with them. I am speaking of Larissa and Jasmine. That's it. They have women that come here to better themselves, or men that leave their families behind to come here and better themselves and bring their families. I'm not speaking of those people. I don't know what So Done said. I didn't see it. But I'm speaking of Larissa and Jasmine.
No,
And I
I
understand
just
what you're saying.
like, yeah. Right now, we're at a really tenuous time in this country, and I like to see things with wide open eyes and give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Um, I just see this show as barely entertainment. Um,
And
but
so Dawn said she adopted two little boys from Mexico. She said,
Mhm.
we are talking about Jasmine. I'm not stereotyping everybody. I'm talking about Jasmine and the show, is what she's talking about.
Well, thank you for clarifying. It's just that it was a very broad statement when you said these whores. It wasn't specifically saying any particular person.
Yeah, but I understand that because I know about your mother and about you and about your brother. I know, and I have had friends. Like I said, her name is Melita Balmaceda, and I love that name. It just rolls off the tongue. And I know how she worked, not just the office job that she had. And then I promoted her to another position, and she still worked a second job to make sure she had the money she needed to get her family over here. My daughter in law, she came to the U.S., she joined the Air Force. First person she was able to bring was her mother. She got her mother over here from the Dominican Republic, and then she brought her two sisters. The aunt took care of the two sisters until she was able, and her mom was able to bring both of them over. So don't think I don't know, because I do. I do. People come here to better themselves. My daughter-in-law did it for her family. So I get it.
I don't know. I don't like targeting Jasmine and Larissa because if what you're saying is true, neither one of these women have custody of their children.
They don't.
They've come here. They're making money however they can make their money. Because I know Jasmine's making a shitload of money, and Larissa made some decent money when she was on not
Yep. And
Cameo.
do you think that Coach mom was lying, or her ex-boyfriend or Coach himself was lying when they said that she wouldn't even send money to her kids? She would always promise to send them stuff and never would. And
I don't believe anything that Colt and his mother says.
okay.
I just don't.
Okay.
If she
Now
takes
her
care of her
friend did
children or
say
not,
that.
it's not my issue.
No, now
Like,
her friend did say, the one, I forgot her other friend, who she lived with for a while. She said that she would send her daughter clothes and stuff. Now her friend did say that Larissa would send her daughter clothes.
and that's what the children want. They wanted
Yeah.
clothes. Like my brother, he wanted music.
Hi, Trey.
My cousins from their fathers, they wanted clothes. That was the best thing. And the moms, they wanted like barrels with food.
Yep. So I'm sure that it all comes out in the wash, but I'm only telling you what I know for a fact, and you already know that I how I know that for a fact. But anyway,
I don't
so
think you ever wanted somebody from the show
let's move on from. But
yesterday.
what do you think about Gino when he types all this out, and then he tells her next week that he's already contacted immigration and he's going to do everything he can to keep her from getting that green card?
But she should have the green card by now.
No, she doesn't, because she has an immigration attorney. She has an immigration attorney. Air
So
quote.
he's
Air
never
quote.
adjusted her status?
Nope.
and that's what pisses me off with him.
Yep. He never adjusted it. Would you? She got pregnant on you.
She been here long before that. Weren't they married like two
8 months?
series now?
They were married almost a year and they hadn't slept together in 8 months.
But then why keep her here?
Exactly.
Again, like Gino did everything to fuck this up.
Adnan and Tiger Lily are supposed to be separated.
Wasn't that a hoax? Because she's pregnant.
I'm, Shabuti had something she posted
Right, but
today or
then
yesterday.
right, I saw that. And then like minutes later it said that it was her account was hacked or something. Was I
Yeah,
the only one who saw that?
yeah. I don't. Everybody claims their accounts are hacked when shit comes out that they don't want to have out there. My account was hacked too. Shit. Yep. But I hope she's not pregnant. Oh God. But I think she did go Muslim because she's always wrapped up now. Jesus. Okay. So we know next week is going to be good. So what about Jovi, Yara? Oh, anyway, I can't stand Lauren, but Yara got upset when Jovi did say her pictures were awful or whatever he said. But Yara was cute when she was a teenager. I don't know
Here's my
why she had all
thing.
this work done. And she said she was in therapy. I think Lauren is jealous of Yara and her fashion sense and her body type. I think she's very, very jealous of Yara.
Well,
What do you
Lauren
think?
has body dysmorphia, so she's going to see everything skewed with herself and with others. I think Jovi was wrong for saying, "Oh
He
my
was wrong.
God, Yara's pictures were horrible," or something like
Yep.
that. Especially considering he knows that she had issues with regards to her appearance,
She
and
was pretty.
she was, but she didn't like her nose, though. She
Okay.
didn't. She didn't like it, and look, to each their own. If you don't feel comfortable in your body, and she said this from the beginning on the show, she said if you don't feel comfortable in your body and you don't like what you have, you can change it.
Yep.
And she would never criticize anybody for, improving their looks. Now, I as her husband, like seriously, Jovi says some really out of order things, especially to Yara. Um, and I don't think it comes from a very good place. At first, I thought he just used to like misspeak, but now they've been married for quite some
They've
time
been
and
married
he's
for quite some
still
time.
doing it.
Yep.
And I just think it's disrespectful to her as his wife.
And
If
she
he
was
loves
right
her
about
so
that.
much, yeah,
Yep.
if he loves her so much, it shouldn't matter how she look. She should be beautiful in his eyes.
Yep. But I love when Yara came back and told him that Mother Nature didn't bless him. I was weak. I said,
It's
"Are you
true because he had a fat lot of nerve, saying shit like that when you look two steps from the inbred train.
Oh, Yara was poking at looks a few seasons back, but she was really upset by that.
I
Really,
don't blame
really
her
upset, and I get it because he was like, "Well, everybody knows that you had some stuff done." I was like, and she's right. Why bring it up in front of their friends? But they're not friends. But why bring it up in public?
it
Why?
was unnecessary. It wasn't part of the conversation.
And I couldn't understand why was he taking off clothes when he invited them to come to the room for tequila and play games.
Because he was pulling at her from the time they loaded in the suitcases. You didn't see it when she was
Yep,
walking to go and look at the fireplace and he
yep. He
pulled at
patted
her
on her
ass?
butt. Yep.
Yeah,
And but
it's
she
rude.
said every time they go to a hotel, he wants to
Yeah.
fuck.
Yep. It's ridiculous.
But Yara, I see what I'm gonna tell you. If Jovi tries to, but I'm gonna tell you, he would build a bigger house in Louisiana with,
Hmm.
I mean, beautiful home with the money they would spend for a house in Florida. I understand
Hmm.
Yara. That is not Louisiana is not her cup of tea. That is my home state. It's not my cup of tea either. But I love to go home and party and then leave. Okay. Yara belongs in Florida, New York, well, Miami, New York, California, which is what she always told him she wanted to live in areas like that. But
Mm-hmm.
Yara is a hustler.
Yeah, I
Jovi
don't think
used to
he
win child
values,
pageants.
but I
What?
don't think he values what she brings to the relationship either.
Oh, you need a Lexi. Oh, she likes a Lexi. No, Lauren isn't sweet at all. But do you see how Alexi be looking at Yara? Do you pay attention on how Alexi looks at Yara?
Mm-mm.
And then he was talking about, vacation Lauren. So I think he does body shame her. I think he does.
Um,
Because he was talking about her bathing suit and stuff. But the way he looks at Yara is uncomfortable for me. Yeah, she is judgmental. Yeah, their kids are gorgeous. Jovi gets too much. Yeah, he gets in trouble in Louisiana for all them damn strip clubs. They all know him by name. Just like my cousin in the French Quarter. You go to a strip club with him, I
mm,
think every goddamn dancer knew his name. Yep, and that was my cousin's husband. And I was like, for real? I have a great spot for Ukraine. Where? Where, Stacy? Where? I need Ukrainian men. Okay.
mm.
Okay, so uh Lauren, but I love the inn that they were at. I love where they're staying. I mean, it just looks nice and comfy. Who else do we have? Oh, we have Brandon and Julia. I'm so sick of Brandon's mama. I just want to slap her every time she opens her mouth.
But
You
here's my
always
thing.
have a home here. This is always home.
But how are they criticizing her for going off with her parents when he did the same fucking thing like a couple of episodes
Yeah.
ago?
But did we know that Julia still had an apartment? Did Brandon know that? Or was he just finding that out that Julia had an apartment that she never gave up that she owns, and now she's gonna sell it?
Hmm. It was her mother who said don't sell the apartment, right?
Yep.
I would not sell that apartment. I
But
know that he had
she's pregnant now.
Ukrainian he has Ukrainian. I remember this, Stacy, in Alberta. I remember that because I think his parents speak Russian as well.
Yep, but she's pregnant and they've been getting so many baby gifts. Girl, they were on TikTok. Their whole living room was full of stuff that was delivered from Amazon, from fans sending. Why
Mm,
y'all sending these people gifts?
mm.
What is wrong with it? They get paid. Yeah, he's a spitting image of his mom.
Wait, but
Alexi is from Israel.
if you saw their the parents' wedding picture, Betty and Ron, he
Yes.
looks exactly like Brandon. It's
Brandon
so
used to look like
weird.
his dad. Now he looks like his mama.
But is it me, like I feel like his features morph depending on which parent he's in
Depending
the
on who
scene
he's
with.
next to, huh? It
Yeah.
could be. It could be. It could be.
Oof, oof, oof.
It could be. I think that's all the couples, right? Yep, that's all of them.
That we only saw three miserable couples.
Yeah, because most of it was about uh Georgie, Gino,
Mm.
Jasmine. Yeah, I don't remember any other couple.
Yeah, I don't blame her for leaving and getting away from that toxic mess because this was a
Wait
case.
a minute, who's Ukrainian? No. Alexei is from Israel.
Yeah, but he's of Ukrainian and Russian descent.
Yes, he is. Sorry. Yes,
Yeah.
he is. Yes.
Well, I'm throwing in Russian because I swear I heard them speak Russian, but Ukrainian is very close to Russian.
Yep.
So,
Yep, he is. He is. He is. He
but I
is.
do remember the Ukrainian part for sure.
Yep, he is. Yep, he is. He is. He is. But I remember he wanted to go home because he wanted to go fight. I was like, wait a minute, what?
Well, remember a few years ago before this all broke out, they were supposed to move, remember?
Yep, yep.
And
Oh,
that's
so
what caused the fallout with her mother.
yep, and that's what I was surprised about when Lauren
Mhm.
said her mother had agreed to keep the kids. So does that mean she and her mother are now speaking again? I guess so.
The mother would do anything for them children, but or maybe she said that to let everybody know that think that she has in a relationship with the mother and the fight is over when it was her friend
I was
who's
thinking about
actually
the
keeping the
friend who's
kids.
got so much to say that all of a
Mhm.
sudden now she's on the show and she's got so much to say about every goddamn
Mhm.
body. I can't stand her.
She's
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah. All right. Oh, let's get to this tired ass sister wives.
Mm.
What stood out for you, Debbie?
This was one of the worst season premieres ever.
Thank you.
Um, Cody's a
See,
pig.
last season it told us that they were filming late 2022 and that Garrison died in 2024. Did they tell us when they filmed this season?
No, but they should be in the fall of 2024 by now.
Okay. All right.
Because Mary said, I've been in Paraguay for a year and a half.
A
She
year and
moved
a
in
half.
like March of
Yep.
23. So that should take us into the fall of 24, kind of.
Yep. And then Christine and David were talking about Garrison when we
Mm-hmm.
first saw them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And now, what stood out to me? Which daughter was that was crying that was talking to Leon?
Maddie.
Maddie.
Mm-hmm.
Maddie broke my heart.
Mm-hmm.
She broke my heart when she said that she's trying to look at it, that maybe he's hurt, but she just wants him to show up. She wants her father to show up. She broke my heart.
Mm-hmm. Um, she gonna have to learn to stop waiting for that to happen.
You think?
Mm-hmm. Because he's not gonna change. And it serves no purpose for the children to always have to bend at the knee for a parent that isn't willing to do the same. Honestly, he cut y'all off before y'all even turned 18.
Thank you. Thank you. He likes little kids. Some people can deal with little kids. They can't deal with,
That's not even an excuse because if he liked little kids, he'd be involved with his grandchildren, and he's not.
yeah, that's true too. And when I heard him saying that, when Robin said that, he would only be there a couple of days a week, I'm like, bitch, where have you been these last 4 seasons? He's been with you every damn
Mhm.
day. Who is she talking to? He has been there every day. What did she mean a couple of days? So we were in C19, what, in 2020?
Mhm.
2020, 2020. This is now
Mhm.
2025. He has been with Robin since C19.
Mhm.
What does she mean he was only there a couple of days a week?
That's her. You mean Robin, right?
Yeah.
That's her trying to rewrite history as and forgetting that we've been watching this.
Oh, okay. Because I was
And
like,
even
okay,
before C19, like example, when they were in Vegas and he was doing the house hopping during
yes.
the day, he'd be over at Robin's house in the office. That's not your day. But she conveniently made a space for him to serve as a form of escape from everyone else, and thereby occupying more of
Oh,
his
snap.
time than the other women.
What do you think about, oh God. I said this last year and you almost cut my throat. And I feel the same way, Snuggle. I think David is so sick of fucking hearing Cody's name.
I don't
You've
think
been
he
married
is.
over a year now. Can we shut the fuck up about Cody?
I don't think he is. Cause now he getting a TLC check. He's a businessman. He's like, pay me and just say Cody, 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 Cody all day long.
I'm so sick of hearing her talk about Cody.
But she has to. She had a
Ah,
25-year marriage with this man, and she has 6 children with this man.
oh,
And she's gone to court with this man because this should be about the time that she's putting in the
yep.
papers with the court. Yeah.
Okay, so let's look at it. Uh, let's. Okay, so they all go to North Carolina, right, to go visit Janelle,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
she's there. I like that house. I really, really do. They bought
Mm-hmm.
150 acres of
Yeah.
undeveloped land.
Yeah.
That's going to
Mhm.
cost a lot of money to get that developed.
They'll get it done. She getting TLC money and all of her MLM money.
How much are they getting now?
Probably getting a good amount,
Because you
especially
remember
now
when
that
they
they're
cut their checks?
receiving it.
Because you remember when they were gonna when they canceled the show, Cody
Mm-hmm.
renegotiated, so they
Mm-hmm.
were only because they weren't getting individual. Well, maybe they are now, but remember when they were going to cancel that season, and Cody
Yeah.
went in and renegotiated.
Yes. So they got one salary for
Yep,
everybody,
yep,
which was the equivalent of every each individual person's check. So if everybody was making $100, and $500 was going into the pool, he renegotiated it for $100 for like in total. He
yep,
he he did a sucker deal. However, don't forget from the time Christine left, I think that's when the checks became separate.
separate. Yep, again, I
So
think so
now the
too.
women are
Yep,
keeping their pay from TLC and keeping their MLM money. They no longer have to contribute that to the
yep,
fund.
that's true.
And truth be told, I feel Janelle was pulling back her money from the family account when she bought that RV. Because I
Yep,
think
because
why
she told
Cody was
Cody
really
she didn't need
mad.
him to sign or do anything. She said she bought it. And
Right. And
Cody was
then
upset because
why
she
he
didn't
was
discuss it.
upset, it wasn't that
Yep,
she didn't discuss it. It was that she had the money to do it and he didn't have his hands or access to
yep,
it.
and he didn't know about it. Yep, exactly.
Correct. But she was saving her money separately in order to build on Coyote Pass, the casita, remember?
Yep,
And
yep,
all of that came out when Christine was leaving Arizona. And he
yep.
told her, buy Christine's house. And she's like, no, I don't like
Nope.
this house. And I'm not going to ruin my credit or the deposit that I have for my house on Coyote Pass. And he
Yep.
was pissed. I think it's been a while since Janelle has put anything into the family fund, and I think probably the last time that Mary did it was when she had to have her accountant show Cody and Robin her contributions. I feel she stopped after that because the accountant was like, probably was like, "Are you stupid?"
Kirk has no problem. Kirk has no problem putting his true belief. Yep, I got it.
And
I got
there's
it.
no problem to save money. Yeah, didn't she say that they had somebody that was going to come in and take down the trees? And it looked like on this the schematic that Maddie had rolled out, like they're doing it at a section at a time. So it
Mm.
should be fine.
We gonna see, but okay, you got to remember she already has the flower shop and the flowers and everything, so we're behind. If you look at that property now, there, she has flowers and everything.
If we think about it, right? Janelle bought the place in North Carolina last year, right before the sale of Coyote Pass. So she probably used her pay from TLC to put up her half, because I guess she's going half with Maddie and the husband. So their property, although it's like a lot of acreage, I think it was like just over $300,000 that they paid for that land.
Yeah,
It was
probably.
inexpensive. So they
Yep.
got a really good deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, in comparison, now the three OGs, they have their MLMs, they have their money from TLC, so they've got a base, right? And they're not reliant on TLC's paycheck. They got their other schemes going on, right? You look at Cody, who was living in a $800,000 plus um, mega mansion,
Mm-hmm.
and then sold that, had it mortgaged several times over, sold it for just over $1 million, and then moved to a $2.1 million house. What other side gigs does he have? And don't even tell me about them pew pews that he's the accessories that he's doing, because that cannot sustain all of Robin's shopping habits plus his love for cars. It just doesn't add up. The other women are living within their means, and he is not. And he has less jobs and more baggage, more people to support than the OG3. It doesn't make sense. And I cannot wait to see Cody start making the reality TV um, shows, because the Fox show is going to be the first of many he's going to be on, pimping his ass out to keep Robin in a $2 million home.
That's in a trust that just has her name on it and the kids.
That's so that the other wives can't claim it.
Yep. Um, what about the fact that he and Robin, oh my God, that restaurant scene had me gagging, talking about licking and shit, and how they're going to be in a monogamous relationship. But
Mm-hmm.
then we see in the upcoming episode where someone is reaching out to him because, with the interest of being in a polygamous relationship with them. And did you see how Robin was rolling her eyes?
I I question that clip. I think that clip is going to be very deceiving.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
that clip is going to be very, very deceiving.
But what about Mary and her speed dating?
Okay. I don't give a shit about Mary dating. I don't give a shit about her snorting and farting at the same time. Um, I need to ask about Jen. What is happening to Jen?
And her husband. Where is Jen's husband?
N- Didn't Jen used to be like taller and thinner and like, like, is she not taking care of herself?
That's what it looks like. But where is her husband?
Her husband never wanted anything to do with this. He was on like once or twice and he was done. Jen, like, I hope Mary, like, gives you something for being on this show, because you are the only thing that is carrying her, because you're the only one who want to film with her. Um, but Jen doesn't look the same. Jen's Jen doesn't look like she's taking care of herself at all. And Mary, Jen is there for you, always supporting you and boosting you up and encouraging you in all of these stupid things and making you seem mildly entertaining. But my God, have you asked your friend if she's okay? Because Jen
No.
don't look okay to me.
Girl, I was
No, Michelle, for
what?
real?
What?
Michelle says that Jen husband have the C word.
Oh,
Okay, so all right, now that's making sense. Thank you
okay.
very much, people. Thank you, because I was like, she don't look right. The cancer's aggressive. Fuck. Why we? I'm not saying like to tell all her business on this show, right? But we should at least see Mary asking her, "Girl, you okay? Let me get you something to
Yeah.
drink."
Yep. Yep. You're right. But she's there for Mary. And I didn't know he was sick. I had no idea. Jen has been through a lot. The cancer is, oh, Michelle. Oh my God. I didn't know that. So we got to leave Jen alone. We got to get other, look, we have to get Mary's other friends who happen to come out, that just shows up out the blue.
You should take everything.
Yep.
Agreed. Okay, it's just that I was looking at her, especially when they was in the car. I'm
Yeah.
like, what happened to
What
her?
happened? Yep. I was, because when she said Jen and I looked, I was like, is that Jen? Look, I did. Is
Yeah,
that another Jen? But yeah, but you're right. I didn't know.
that.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, ain't anybody gonna ask Jen if she want a cup of water? Like, she just looks not the same. Like something's off with her.
Yep. I'm trying to think that
Child.
anything else good happened now. Anything else good happen?
The dinner was kind
It
of
was
icky.
disgusting. It made me gag. And he's talking about you're good at licking. She goes, "Oh, you like the way I lick? I couldn't take no more."
To
I
say
said,
anything
"Oh,
for a long time. I can
oh,
understand that. No, but the
oh,
part that got me was when he was explaining, do we want to open ourselves up to that? What you and I have is good, but the
oh
only
yeah."
reason why I
What
would
did he
want
say?
her is
What did he say?
for
The
sex.
thinking about polygamy makes me sick, or it disheartens me. I'm like, wait, what?
No, it was about the wanting sex. Him, like, the only reason why he would want another wife is for sex. Uh,
But isn't
because
Robin giving him sex?
no, but wait, I love it when she said, he's like, and the only reason why we would get back into polygamy, and she said, with a guarantee, and he was like, no. It was all in my head. I heard no, stupid, but it was just like, no, it's to satisfy my needs. And she's like, we've never had a problem in that department. He was like, you know how it is. Polygamists have too much and monogamists don't have enough. And then he tried to backpedal it and say she would have to be a diamond. And then it turned a
Yep,
bit
she would have to be
odd
looking. Yep, he did.
because then he says she would have to love Robin more than me or something. It was so
It was so. What he's saying
weird.
that she wants a threesome. He wants her to go down on Robin and Robin to go down on her for him to watch. That's what I was getting.
I wasn't getting that at all
Well,
because
that's
it
what I
just
had in my head
felt
when he said it.
no, it just felt like the worst backpedal because somebody must have asked him or showed him that she said that he was a pig. And he then
Yep,
turned around and said, no, she would have to be a diamond, but she would have to love Robin. And I'm
yep.
like, what are you talking about?
Nobody has to love Robin. Who can love Robin? But so is Cody saying that Robin isn't giving him enough anymore?
She doesn't seem to think it's an issue, but this is where the rubber is going to meet the road because she came in as the younger perkier upgrade to the sister witches as he referred
Mm-hmm.
to them.
Yeah, her sister witches,
So
which was
don't
fucked
forget,
up.
she is going on 48 or is already 48
Uh-huh.
around the age that she came in as the newer model. She
Mm-hmm.
has, in all her time of being in the Sister Wives family, she has never had to suffer from the jealousy of the newer model being rolled out onto the showroom floor and
I
everybody
think we're
getting
gonna
in
get
for
a
a
newer
test
model.
drive.
Well, I think we might get a newer model. But what about the fact that Janelle says she's ready for a spiritual divorce?
Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary. I will say it now. Thank you, Mary. Because if it wasn't for Mary going to get the spiritual divorce, she probably would not have done it, and something happened at that funeral to cause her to take that step to make the permanent sever of the spiritual marriage. I think this is a step that she needs to take. I really do. I think it's a step that she needs to take in order to just start fresh. And there was something else that he said. Something about they didn't choose monogamy. It was chosen for them.
before them.
Oh, oh wait.
Hmm.
And Robin at that dinner scene was saying, I had lots of offers, but it had to be polygamy, and right now I'm in a relationship that I've never been in before. You was married to a monogamous the first time around. What are you talking about? This is not your first go around with monogamy.
Yep, but
And
she said,
secondly,
she had other offers. Yep. Hmm.
other offers my ass. You targeted
That's
this
what she said.
man because you wanted to be in a polygamous marriage who was going on TV. Let's just call a thing a thing. You wanted to be on TV. That was on your whiteboard. You got what you wanted, but you saying that you wanted a polygamous lifestyle was a huge lie. It was a huge falsehood because you came into this family and you lived separately from the start. You isolated your family, you isolated the husband and you monopolized his time in every aspect from the beginning. So don't sit here after me watching 20 seasons of this bullshit and you telling me that you didn't have a first monogamous marriage and that monogamy was forced on you again. You never stopped living monogamy. Never. And you force monogamy on these women. And I agree with Mary when she said, I'm not staying in polygamy to fulfill your I picked me. Mary had two good lines this episode in between snorting and farting, and I commend her for them. What'd you miss? Drea, you missed everything.
Hey, Drea.
Robin never agreed, Michelle. She never lived polygamy. Never. Never. Um
Nope. She
Massaging
was
him
married to
enough.
one
That's
guy,
what
which was Cody's cousin.
she wants a he wants a wife for Robin, not himself. He wants somebody to worship Robin like how he worships her, and that's dog mess. No, Peterman has always thought Cody and Robin were in a lavender marriage. Ooh, well maybe she does peg him. There was the
I'm
Astroglide.
telling you, something's going on.
And Cody's needs and nobody else. Exactly, Michelle. It's true because it has to be about Cody's needs and nobody else. And the thing is, this is self serving for him if the wife worships Robin, because then he's not going to get nagged about it. That he doesn't want jealousy. And that's the problem with polygamy. We are humans and we're going to be jealous. It's faulty, and I commend Janelle for coming out yet again and saying make polygamy legal and make all the wives have a claim
Yep,
on the husband's estate.
exactly. She said because none of them would want to be want to pay out if that was legal. Yep,
Mm-hmm. Does
he's
she
right.
forget she was married before she acts like she'd never been divorced? Yep. It's so strange. He too
They
friendly
want
with
to
Juicy.
rewrite history, don't you know?
Well, unfortunately, all of us have very long memories of this stupid show.
It was
But yeah,
something
those were
else I
the
wanted to
highlights for
say.
me.
Okay, it was something else I wanted to say. Uh, say, but I forgot now. Look, I completely forgot what it is I wanted to say.
Mm-mm.
Uh, I can't remember. I can't remember, but it was something about one of the damn shows. I can't remember.
Oops.
But they're telling those men not to have any legal wives. It was, oh, Debbie, the
Mm.
shooting in Michigan.
What
Did you
shooting in
hear about that?
Michigan? No.
Girl,
Mm-mm.
this guy went into a church and was it? I think three were killed. This happened Sunday. I think Saturday. It was just sad. Anyway, it's just
Mm-mm.
sad. It's just sad. That's what I wanted to bring up. But, uh, uh I'm I'm tired. I'm
Me
tired.
too.
Okay, so what else is there? I'm trying to think. It was something else that I want. Something about one of these damn shows that happened, and I forgot. Oh, did you watch the season finale of the Real Housewives of Miami?
Oh shoot, no.
Okay, because we got to discuss the Real
Mm,
Housewives of Miami and the Real Housewives of Orange County this week.
Orange County. Did I see that either? I don't think so. I was watching Korean shows this whole weekend
Okay,
and doing
so
laundry.
uh, I need to you need to let me know. Um, is Jasmine having another baby?
Mm.
That was my question. Is Jasmine pregnant again, or is that an old ultrasound they're showing off because it was the daughter's first year birthday?
They be doing a lot of clickbait. I don't believe anything she puts up on her thing. She knows how to work the system. What's this? Oh,
Yeah,
a
that's what I'm
post.
saying. Why are you having, see, that's okay. I'm not going to get into it with Jasmine because if she's pregnant again, that tells me everything I need to know.
What does it tell you?
Mm. Anyway, yeah, we would. Oh, yes. Has Seek and Sister Wives started yet?
Yeah.
How many
Episode one was
episodes?
last week.
Okay, so we'll have to do Seek and Sister Wives.
Wait, were they on tonight?
Okay, so
Dang.
Debbie, so we have to do the other way, Seek and Sister Wives.
Didn't we
Uh,
do the other way?
no, we didn't do the other way yet.
Wait, what it is that come on Sunday? Happily Ever After?
We did Happily Ever After and Sister Wives. So the
Mm.
other way is on tonight. Okay, so when can
What?
we? Did you hear about the shooting at
You
Kickapoo
hear the
Casino?
release from
No.
season every.
Yes,
They
he was
put
disappointed.
Karen's wait, they
Huh?
put Karen's release from jail in the premiere of season 10 for Real Housewives of
You
Potomac.
did say, you did say it. You did say it. They were going to find a way to cut and paste and put it on in there.
I
You
didn't think
did
it was
say
gonna
it.
be in the premiere.
Because when she walked out from that salon, baby, hair was laid, outfit was fit, and the nails were done.
What?
Okay, so yes, we're gonna discuss Seeking Sister Wives. So Debbie and I are gonna have to get a schedule down, so we can get. Damn, but we know Miami has ended. So yes, Seeking Sister Wives. The other way, because Jenny and Submit are getting on my nerves. Um, they come on tonight. I can't stand uh the girl in Brazil, whatever, and they, her that can't spell beauty right. Uh, um, yeah, okay. So we'll have to watch
Oh.
that. The other way is on tonight. Yes, that comes on tonight. But
Oh
if
my
Jasmine is pregnant again, oh God, I gotta make a
hold
phone call.
on. Oh shit. Hold on. I gotta send this to you. Look
What?
on your Instagram. They did it
What?
good. They did it good.
Okay.
They had to have told her, don't fuck this up and get your ass out on September 2nd so that we can put this in. Wow. So they start the season with her getting out of jail and then they go 6 months back.
Oh,
I thought they were going to leave it for the end, but these bitches want to use Kern from start to finish. Mm-mm.
okay. Colombia, Madeline. Yes, yes. I always say Brazil. Yeah, her, Columbia. Lean. All right, guys. We're gonna go. I have to eat something. Shit, I'm hungry. Debbie,
Yes.
any final thoughts, dear, before we get out of here?
No. No.
Why are you sounding like that?
Mm-mm.
Thank you guys for being here. We really, really, really appreciate it. I'm gonna take a bath first and then I'm gonna eat. No, I'm gonna eat and then take a bath. So that way my food has. I'm breaking up. Okay. Hi, Claudia. All right. Sorry. Something's going on, Debbie. She says I'm breaking up.
Yeah, you were breaking up for me as well. You were going in and out, but I just didn't want to mess it up.
No, you should have said something. Matt didn't want a girl. And Jasmine, yeah, because we discussed that, Wendy, how he was acting and he was telling her, now I see why Gino didn't want to sleep with you because all you want to do is scream. But the way he acted was kind of weird to me. But he's talking about, it was always supposed to be the boys to take care of the family. Yeah, I don't want to hear that shit. First of all, you should have been wearing condoms. First of all, you shouldn't have been fucking another man's wife. That's it. I don't care what kind of relationship you have. All right, guys. Marty, your family is gorgeous. Love you guys. George was going to go live tonight, but he's going to go live tomorrow night. And again, enter at your own risk. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Oh yeah, and the hype. I just saw that. Debbie, did you see the hype about the videos?
The hype about what videos?
When you go back in after a video, you can go back in and hype a video. Well, I can't hype my own video, but you go back in after the live ends and then you hype the video and it helps it in the algorithm.
You hype it? There's a button?
Oh, yep. And there was another guy found hanging in Vicksburg, Mississippi, in a wooded area.
Mm-mm.
Now you keep telling me about all of these people. Oh Lord! And this was over by a local casino. Hi, Louisiana. Hi. Oh, you were in the bushes, girl. Thank you for coming in. I love you guys. I'm leaving. I'm gonna go eat, and
I
then I'm gonna
still
take
don't
this
have
ice
the
hot
hype
bubble bath.
option.
Huh?
No, because Wendy's saying she doesn't have the hype option. I don't know. I don't know nothing about this. So I'll look for it.
Yeah. So yeah, because I noticed it when I watched somebody's video. It was an
Mm-hmm.
old matter of fact, it was Sophie's video the other day. I watched her replay, and then it tells you like you got the three dots where you go in to leave the comments at. So like when you
Mm-hmm.
go leave a comment on a video, you'll have like three dots, and then you can swipe it over and you can hype the video. And I just noticed that. All
Okay.
right, I'm gonna get you a new job, girl. I'm gonna get you a new job. I got you. Yeah, update your computer, guys. Louisiana High Ride. I caught it wasn't the one you did the other day. It was the one you did last week when you were out in the field. I don't know if you were on a horse or not, but oh my God, I miss riding horses. You
So
have a lot of property, girl.
it's only on the computer. You can't do it on your
No,
phone.
you do it on your phone.
Do
You
it on
have a
the
lot of
phone.
property. I'm
Mhm.
from Louisiana. I am from New Orleans. You have a lot of property. Because when she's out there, like your video's only like 30 something minutes now, 30, 40 minutes. But she has a lot of property out there. And she's riding horses. And I was like, oh my God, I miss riding horses. I really do. I had a Shetland pony when I was little. Okay, so you were on a horse. Okay. Okay. All right. Yep, you were on a horse, and I was like, she's riding. Yep. So but that's a lot of property. Drea, I love you guys. It's on Android too, because I can hype on mine. You live in Lake Charles? Oh, on the lake. Oh, you live on a lake. Okay, Northern Louisiana. I got you. I got you. Okay. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, because my sister, I'm glad when they had the shooting on Bourbon Street the other night, my sister was supposed to go down there, but instead she had to go to the hospital, and I'm glad she was, because seems like whenever she's down there and all of this shit happens, she always gets stuck. When it went to the second line, you remember my brother-in-law got shot in the leg, was it 2 or 3 times? Yeah, stay the hell away from all that shit. But I love you guys. I will see you all later. My phone. Yep. So, but it's where you go to leave the comments at, Wendy. You know how you go and comment on a video? That's where you'll find it hype at. Uh, you'll go and you just swipe it over. You were raised in Monroe. I have cousins out in Monroe. Yep, I have cousins. What Monroe used to be really, really nice, and now it's not. Yep, I have cousins that live in Monroe. Matter of fact, my one of my cousins, well, my one cousin had her family practice out in Monroe, and then she moved it in. Okay, so I love you guys, Debbie,
Mm.
honey. I love you. Thank you. We
Love
had
you
fun.
too.
Have to talk about when we're going to cover those other two shows. So when do you go live with Jamal again?
I'm gonna set it for tomorrow for Sister Wives, and then probably Wednesday for Seeking Sister Wives.
Okay.
Um, I think that's all we're covering.
Okay. All right. All right. So we'll see. We'll work
Mm-hmm.
around it, or we'll just have to do it on the weekends then.
Mm-hmm.
But because I don't think that we can fit 4 shows in one night.
Girl, no.
Okay. Love
Mm-mm.
you guys. I will talk to you guys later. Have a great evening.
Bye.
And thank you all for coming. Bye. I
Bye.
enjoy. Bye. 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 Kind of famous lane. Lane. Okay. On Bird Jones Lane. Oh, okay. All right, Louisiana High Ride girl.